Oh, sweet.
You didn't see anything. Amazing.
Look at that.
You're human. You tamed nature.
Cheers. You don't have a drink. All
I
right.
got nothing. We better hurry and move through this one. I don't know this. These
Hey,
are
everybody.
riveted.
It's getting goofy.
It's getting goofy over here, but as for always and per usual, per my last email, we're still sponsored by Hexa Coffee.
That's right. Hexa is brewed right in the city of Chicago. It's an amazing coffee brand. They also have their own cafe where you can get delicious, not just coffee, but drinks, desserts, incredible desserts. Like their baker is next level. It's crazy.
They host events and do all sorts of cool things all the time. They're not your average coffee shop. So
yeah, that's
if
Hexa Coffee.
If you're in Chicago, you got to go there.
Yeah, and if you're not in Chicago, you can get their coffee online at hexacoffee.com. And if you do so, we got a discount for you. If you check out using the promo code ELK, you're going to get 10% off your total purchase. And that's any amount. You can spend 10 grand, you're going to save $1,000. You're welcome.
Woo!
Yeah. So today on the show, we've got another comeback. We have the return of Tato Elera. Really sweet one.
It's such a sweet treat. From the moment we see him, you know it's just going to be a fun time.
Yeah. He is styled out to the nines. He's zooming in from Lima, Peru, where he lives, and he's in the funk band, the Big Pollo. So check them out at Big Pollo on all social media, or search for Big Pollo on Spotify or anywhere. Super cool stuff they're doing with music.
Yeah, I'm playing chicha.
Yeah, playing chicha music and combining it with funk and hip hop sounds, and it's really incredible.
It's gonna make you do this.
You're gonna scrunch up your face and you're gonna want to eat some lomo saltado. Okay, so vamos. Oh yes. Let's see.
Sam,
wait, don't hear you. Hold
Such a
on.
boss setup right now in this fit.
President.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Tato.
The funk president. Can you turn it sideways so it's wide angle?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, love your
Yeah.
setup, man. Love the vibes over there.
Wow.
Yes.
Are you running for office?
What's up, guys? What up?
This is part of this is the start of your campaign to be president.
I'm obsessed with
Funk
this
president.
fit right now. The suit matches the hat.
Unbelievable.
This is boss, a little heart sunnies.
The suit and the hat are the same fabric.
You are dapper.
All right, let me just make sure we're recording.
All right.
And what is this room? You've got a whole flag. There's like a declaration.
Yeah, it's the president's room. I'm chilling here right now.
Just signing some new papers, signing the dotted line.
Yes.
Wait, where are you?
I'm in the office at my house.
Oh, okay. Sick, dude.
Yes.
So this is
we just put the flag because it looks so epic.
yeah.
It really does. I feel like it's perfect, just a visual reminder that we're on this international call.
Yeah, you're a diplomat.
Yes, it's very diplomatic.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't done a Zoom in a while.
Yeah,
but this is worth
hold on, brother.
Yeah. So you were episode 2 of our show.
Yeah.
And now you're going to be episode, I think, 46 also. Yeah. So welcome
epic,
back.
brother.
Yeah.
So when it was the second episode?
When did it come out?
Yeah.
I don't know. Christine can...
2020? 2021? I don't remember.
Oh, I think it was 2021. It was all
2021.
because we did it consecutively. So
Yeah, we did like 35 weeks straight. And then I started touring and just like fell apart. Well, I didn't fall apart, but it was just, we couldn't keep up with it. And then, so now we've recorded a bunch and we're going to start.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. February 15th, 2021. So it was almost exactly a year ago.
Whoa.
A year?
Yes.
That's crazy.
1 year. So 1 year later, we're checking back in. So you're, for people who don't know, you're in Lima, Peru.
Yes.
And chilling hard, dude. So how's everything, man? We were just jamming some Big Pollo while we were setting up and stuff.
Nice.
It's
nice,
impossible
guys.
to sit still when your music comes on.
Yeah, La Chica Funky,
You are-
dude. La
Chica
Chica
Funky,
Funky,
yeah.
dude. That's amazing. But yeah, we started with Una Sola Alma. That's the new single,
Yeah,
right?
that's the newest one. Yeah,
I love that.
And what does that mean?
it's one same soul, something like that.
Like we all have, there's only one soul.
Yeah,
We all share the soul.
we are all one soul. Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
what it means.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, we are like so happy because the big news with Big Pollo is that we are touring Europe on August.
No
Wow.
way.
Yeah, if everything is okay on those months, you know.
Yeah. Depending on
Yeah.
where the plague is at. But wow, that's so
That's
exciting.
fun.
Yeah. We are so happy, and we have already two like confirmed concerts on Austria. I don't know in Vienna, you know, and
Sí.
and yeah, we're doing it all around those dates, you know.
Holy
Yeah.
Super
shit.
cool.
So, and
Yeah.
it's you guys, or are you touring with another group?
No, it's our tour. Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah,
So
brother.
how are you booking that? Did you get in touch with like a European promoter or booking person, or you're just charging it yourself?
Yeah, you remember when we toured with La Inedita the States, like
Yes.
on 2016?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you remember Piero, the bassist?
Okay.
He was also the tour manager, and he booked everything, and he's helping us right now.
Wow, dude,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
he's amazing.
So
you know
wait-
what's crazy?
Yeah.
He doesn't speak English. That's the craziest thing about it.
I love it. So where in Europe?
Yeah, okay, so the first one is in Vienna,
Yeah.
and the second one is a festival. I don't remember how do you call Austria? It's in Spanish, you know, next
Austria.
to
We say
Germany.
Austria.
Yeah, it's in Austria, but outside of Vienna, you know, it's like a festival on a province, you know, in
Yeah.
Austria. And yeah, and then we have like a couple of booking agents for like smaller gigs around those dates.
Sick.
How
Yeah,
fun.
brother.
How long are you going to be there?
1 month.
1 month.
How many outfits
Yeah.
will you pack? Like, what are you going to wear?
Yeah, that's the thing. We want to take only one, but it has to be so sick, you know, and it has to be like a strong outfit, you know, and I don't know, maybe something like Snoop Dogg on the Super Bowl. That
Yeah.
was sick, you know,
It was
or I don't
epic.
know, because it's also gonna be summer, you know, so I don't really know. I have to talk with someone like that knows about fashion and all of that. Yeah.
You know about fashion. I don't think you have to talk to anybody. They have to talk to you. They got to check with you and see what's cool. Wow, dude, that's so exciting. So
Yeah,
August,
brother.
We might be
we're probably going to
out
be
there.
in Europe in August, but I mean, fuck, I don't know if we'll be in Austria. We'll be in like Spain a little and Germany a
Nice.
little. I don't know,
Holy
dude.
shit.
Maybe
Maybe we
can
can dart
come
over.
see you. That would
That'd
be
be
crazy.
really cool.
That would be crazy, man.
That would be unbelievable.
We can do that. The third episode, our third interview in Europe.
There
In
you
person
go.
in Europe. Oh shit! I wonder if we
Feels
should bring the
fancy.
equipment, and then we could do a podcast maybe with other
We'll
folks
figure it
too.
out, brother.
Wow, yeah, so cool, dude. So what else is going on?
Yeah, so we are also on that role of recording, like with Milky Fresh, with our producer and bassist.
Mm-hmm.
Every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're recording like I'm doing it in my place, and Milky is doing it in his studio. And we already have that rhythm of always record, and we have like already like 15 singles we are gonna release this year, and then we are now recording and composing for 2023.
Oh
You know,
wow,
so
sick.
yeah, brother. So we're already on 2023, and we're doing more like chicha funky style, you know, like more dance, like Peruvian rhythms with a futuristic view or something like that.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
yeah.
Living in the future, but in the
Yes.
best kind of
He's a
way.
future
That's
man, yeah.
amazing.
Yes.
You're in the present, but you're also in the future.
Yeah, what a gift.
Yes, yeah, it's crazy because like I don't know, like to make music you have to be in the present, you know, but to release it is like I don't know, we just like do it and put it away and then go to the next one and then like when the time comes to release it, we just see, okay, which one like we feel it's like for these times, and
Wow.
we choose that one and throw it.
Wow.
Yeah, so Una Sola Alma was the first of those singles.
And the production was a little different on Una Sola Alma. It's like a little more hip hop, a little poppier production. Was that mostly Milky Fresh doing that?
Yeah, we just like
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, we were into this song, "Young, Wild and Free." We were listening to that piano that is like so free.
You were singing that the other day, the Wiz Khalifa Snoop Dogg song,
It's a
yeah?
great song.
Yeah, and we were digging that piano, and then we start a freshie, like with Nico, but
Sí.
long distance.
See?
We start a freshie with a similar piano, and then it all developed,
I like that you call it a freshie.
We
Yeah,
do too.
brother.
Like that started
That's what we
in
do.
Argentina.
Okay.
That's what that
Yeah,
started. It
you
was
guys-
like
you guys
when
started.
Tato was there and Nika's like, freshie? Probably JC.
Freshie.
JC, I think, said it first. Let's start a freshie. That
Nice.
sounds like some JC shit.
That is like music. That's music to my ears. That term.
Yeah,
Things are
freshie.
exciting when
Yeah.
you hear that. It's like, all right.
Yeah, we had some friends staying with us like a couple weekends ago, and like, we just sat there, made a song. As soon as it gets like a little like nobody knows what to do, freshie.
Yeah.
Like
Freshie.
you stop for 1 second, it's like, freshie,
Oh
and you
my
just keep
God,
going. We made a bunch of
brother.
songs. I'll send you some of them.
Brother, yeah, man, that trip we made like to when you guys invited me to record on, brother, that like my mind is exploded, brother, like with that way of composing and recording, and what's the most epic thing, like we do freshies with Milky Fresh, that is like our producer,
Right. He is freshie. He's a freshie.
he's the freshest,
He's
brother.
the freshest. Yeah, Milky's cool. I met Milky when I was in the hospital in Peru.
Yeah.
Tato and him came and saw me. Tato came and saw me like every day. But yeah, I think Milky came just that one day. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was one day.
Good
like,
man.
hey, he's Paul.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah. Oh man, amazing. Yeah, that like that style of production, it moves so fast, and but you
brother,
also
it's beautiful.
get better shit. I feel like like it's not
So
it's not
better.
lazy. Like it's quick.
No.
It's quicker. It's easier, but it's also better
It's
in
better.
my
Yeah,
experience.
yeah.
Like rather than sitting down and thinking about it and writing and I don't know, just kind of
bro.
go.
Yeah, it has to do with the present moment, brother. Like you are so like into that now. When you do the freshies,
Mm-hmm.
you're not thinking on, because when you compose like the old way, you're thinking on so many shit. Like how do I want to sound? How do
Right.
I want to be listening in the future? And so much stuff. And when you're doing freshies, you're just having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's beautiful.
It
Yeah,
is nice.
like
I love
children.
it too. I'll be like kind of getting tired or, bored because I've been sitting there, you're working for a while, but then the freshie gets thrown out
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still with you.
Yeah, when a freshie starts, like there's infinite possibilities,
Yes.
So in
Oh,
that
it's
moment, it's
amazing.
just crazy. And then we're like children, just like with paint, just like smushing it
Yes.
around, and it's really fun.
It's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's such a good routine though. You said the 3 days a week making music. That's healthy. So then
Yes.
what do you do on the other 2 days?
Yeah, on the other 2 days, like I'm really like into yoga right now, into like just living, because like to keep like creative, like I need experiences, I need to live, so I'm really into like into yoga, meditation, like I'm also gigging in where I live, just like to save for the tour, and just to keep my life chops like really like sharp, just gigging a lot, and then like into healthy living,
Good for you,
That's
dude.
great. That's awesome.
Yes, like just living, so when I sit to write, I have like things to tell. Yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
leave. I love
Yes,
that. Are you playing guitar at the yoga classes too still?
Yeah, sometimes like I'm doing that. I'm also like playing like a lot of Beatles. I'm doing a lot of surf music and also cumbia, and just like to keep like sharp, because like if we are touring, we have to be sharp, and
Fuck yeah.
and yeah, to make some money and just work, and then but also enjoying it, and yeah, into that, a lot into meditation, and just like, I don't know, trying to sleep early and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Beautiful. What time is early? When are you happy? When you've made it in bed by what time?
Yeah, like 9, 10 p.m.
Ooh, that
like
is
when
early.
I can. Yeah, when I can, because sometimes like if a show ends like at 11, like, okay, it's later. Or sometimes, I don't know if that happens to you guys, but sometimes my day is so beautiful. I'm so happy that I can't sleep, Like, it's like I wanted it to continue, but at the same time I'm fighting like, no, I want to sleep. So yeah, so that happens sometimes. And also sometimes when I have so much like shit like on one day, like so much experiences, it's hard to me to shut off, yeah, to turn my mind off and fall asleep. But it's like a process.
Yeah, me too. It's hard to like wind down, for me at least. You're pretty good at
wind
it.
Down.
Yeah. Wind down, we say. Christine can fall asleep 10 p.m. easy, no problem. Never.
Nice.
There's never a battle for her.
Nice.
I live hard and I sleep hard.
She sleeps hard.
Yeah, that's like a superpower. Like, that's the ability to like, okay, it's time to sleep.
I will say that is how I normally operate. But if I'm very stressed out about something, it's not the case. I'll wake up I'll have a hard time falling asleep, and I'll wake up a lot in the morning, and then I just automatically think of it and can't go back to bed. That's where my sleep trouble comes in the morning usually.
In the morning.
But I love like those days when I don't have anything to stress about, and then I can fall back asleep, easy breezy, just go back into this
falling back asleep is like the best sleep.
It's amazing.
It is. It's like you chose to be there. You just know you're still there. It's just so cozy. It's so great.
I'm just so happy like school is over,
Oh my God. I'm with you 100%, dude. When I see a school bus drive by, I'm like, glad that's not me. Like, like those poor children. Like I'm just so relieved that I'm not on that bus going to school right now.
Brother.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. When I got out from school, I tattooed freedom.
Oh, that's when he got that tattoo. It says Libre on his back.
Oh my God.
Yeah, free.
That's hysterical.
Tato was never made for school. When he was a kid, he went dressed as Batman every day when you were a kid, right?
Yeah, to like kindergarten and shit.
Yeah.
Adorable.
And then they told him, you can't keep coming dressed like Batman.
Yeah.
And then he wore this costume under his clothes. Right? Something like that.
Like Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, he's like
Bruce
okay,
Wayne.
then I'm Bruce Wayne. So, and you still have kind of a thing for Batman. You were Batman in some. There was a music video you have.
Coolest.
Yeah.
He's the coolest, brother. He's the coolest. Like, oh no, he's just so cool, and he's actually like so like his style is so like dark and mysterious, And at the same time, it's kind of funny because it's like, who the fuck dresses like a bat,
You're right. It's cool, but it's also, is it cool? Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's amazing,
What's your favorite Batman movie? Were you going to ask?
I was going to ask who your favorite Batman is.
With Jack Nicholson. Yeah. The 90s one.
Yeah, that's Michael Keaton, right?
Okay.
Yeah. What was the director? It's like
Tim Burton.
Yeah, it's Tim Burton. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, Tim Burton does Tim Burton, no? Yeah. He did. Okay, yeah. Sorry, you didn't react, so I did. Nope.
He's the man. Yeah,
he's the man, dude. So, are you excited for the new Batman with what's his name? Robert Pattinson is now going to be Batman.
Ah, man, I had no idea there was a new Batman.
There's another one coming, and it looks like they always try to make it like darker, and it looks darker. It's even darker.
Soon it's just going to be completely in the dark.
It'll just be black. Yeah.
It's gonna be black.
It's really dark. Yeah.
You're gonna buy a $10 ticket and just watch a black screen the whole time for 3 hours.
There's just a like rumble sound, like just intense.
Yeah, I was so happy with Joker, brother. It was like a masterpiece.
The Joker is beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I think the Joker is like maybe the best like Batman thing ever.
Yeah, like that stage person, I don't know how to say it, like of the Joker, because always like so great actors make him like Jack Nicholson, you know, like he's so like amazing because of the contrast, you know, because he's like a Joker. He's supposed to be funny, but at the same time it's so like sad and so bad, you know.
Yeah.
So that contrast is amazing. Yeah.
And
the character, you know, the character.
Yeah. Some really good actors have really made that character something.
Yeah.
It's
Like
an interesting trope too, because so many like comedians and clown characters do really have that dark side.
Yeah, absolutely. And the
it makes
sadness.
sense.
Yeah.
Like Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
The T?
That's a scary brother.
The like I forgot what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's all right.
interrupted.
I would just say, well, I mean, Heath Ledger playing Batman. That's maybe the other
Or Joker.
playing Joker. Yeah, but that Batman
Yeah,
movie,
yeah.
that's maybe the best Batman movie.
Yeah,
With Heath
it's
Ledger
amazing.
as
And
the
that was
Joker.
Christian
Amazing.
Bale.
Christian Bale.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a good combo.
and that had the guy playing Two-Face too.
Yeah.
Harvey Dent.
I kind of want to
remember.
watch do a little marathon now.
Oh,
Just to like
Nice,
really
nice.
make sure I know who my favorite Batman is.
I've
Because
been-
as I asked the question, I didn't really know my answer.
I've been, I fly on a lot of planes lately, and I watched every Batman.
Oh, yeah?
I watched the old Joker one. I watched the one with Catwoman and the Penguin. I watched
Yeah,
Batman
yeah.
Forever with
So
Val
what
Kilmer.
you're saying is you don't want to start this movie.
I'm saying I already
movie
did it.
marathon
I've already
with
did
me.
it. You got to do it without
It's
me.
a solo journey for me, I guess.
Solo journey.
Batman Forever. Val Kilmer, I like a lot.
Okay.
Honestly.
It's epic, yeah.
Yeah, with Jim Carrey, that movie is
I'll keep that in mind as I revisit it.
okay. Yeah, let me know.
Guys, so what happened with Jim Carrey?
He's
I just saw
Chilling.
him in a preview for something, which I was
Sonic.
happy to see. Oh yeah, or not. I was happy to see him, but now I remember it's in Sonic, and I don't want to see that.
I mean, Jim Carrey just does not give a fuck. And
Yeah.
he got really into, you can never tell if he's like trolling. Is he joking or is he serious?
Yeah.
But he loves to just like say
He's
crazy,
amazing.
confusing shit. Like on the
Yeah.
red carpet, people are just like, hey, Jim Carrey. And he's just like, I'm not Jim Carrey. Like,
Yeah.
we're all one and I'm just a spirit too. And we're just like
Yeah.
forever. We're infinite. And they're like, oh,
Yeah.
what'd you think of the movie? And he just,
Una
but
sola
he
alma.
seems like a really cool guy.
All right, favorite
Yeah,
Jim
yeah.
Carrey movie. What's
Oh
everybody's
my
pick?
God.
Oh,
Truman
man, the
Show.
I love Truman Show.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
We saw it in the hospital when Paul was broken.
Oh, I forgot. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, when Paul was broken. There's also what's the A Man on the Moon?
I think
love a
my
lot.
Yeah.
favorite
Oh,
one
that's
is
great.
probably Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura 1.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so
It
funny.
just meant so much to me as a kid.
I'm with
growing
you.
up.
Nice.
I thought I wanted to
Loved
be
it.
Ace Ventura.
But it's hard to also leave Dumb and Dumber behind.
Oh my
'Cause
God.
that-
It's so funny.
That one
So
also
fucking funny.
changed my whole sense of humor.
Yes.
Yes.
I also love Liar Liar. I feel like there's a timelessness
true.
about Liar Liar where it's like it's not
Yeah.
too hokey or like, it's real. It could be a real story, but
Yeah.
like I think that movie's going to last forever cuz like a lawyer who can't lie.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
It's
that's,
epic.
it's a timeless tale.
He was really good in Lemony Snicket too. I don't know if you ever
Yeah.
watched any of those.
I saw the first one. He plays like the villain. He's a good villain.
He's a really good villain.
It's a good villain.
And you know
Yeah, so
what?
true.
Even in the Grinch, like I know he was so
I love
covered
the
up,
Grinch.
but you could
I
still
love the
see
Grinch.
so many expressions that were totally Jim Carrey. Like it just
It's
worked.
amazing. Like I love like watching the Grinch on July. I don't care if it's Christmas or not. Like it's amazing. It's like
I
genius.
love it.
I think it's genius. Yeah.
It
I'm
is.
into that
And
movie
he-
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to watch that and Elf like every Christmas season for sure.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I love Jingle All the Way
Jingle all the way.
with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I love that one too. That was
Sinbad.
that one did not really
Yes.
stand up so well against the test
I mean,
of
it's
time.
a shitty movie, but it's so fun to watch.
It was a great one.
Yeah. So true. So true.
So true. I like hearing about your like balance between work and life and chilling because you described
Yeah,
yourself
yeah.
in the past. You said you were like a tyrant almost like and you were so like strict
yeah.
and like we
Yeah,
have like and you seem like you've let that go a little bit and you're kind of going with the
Yeah.
flow a little more, not trying to like control things or
Yeah, I was kind of a music Nazi. Yeah, bro. That's the truth. You know, I was like so like okay, we have to make it and all of that. And then like at one point I like realized like okay, music is my life and everything, but it's not everything. You know, it's like there's something bigger. You know, and I think it's more like the silence, you know, like what's bigger than music? Silence, you know. And like yeah, and like I'm just like so much into silence, like not actually like oh no, I have to be in a silent place always, but for example, inner silence, or when I listen to a song, when the song ends, I'm still listening, you know, like still like on that like listening to what's happening, you know. It's beautiful and so much peaceful, you know. And yeah, so I'm into that, and also like into Buddhism. Basically, it's Buddhism, you know, and meditation, and it has helped me a lot, you know. Yeah, like just to chill, you know, to keep my mind like chill, you know, to be in peaceful terms with my mind. Yeah.
At the time that you were like a tyrant,
Yeah.
were you into Buddhism at that time, or it's like Buddhism helped you let go of that almost?
No, I was like so much into like outside world, you know, into like being successful, you know, and to making a lot of music and into being the best and all like outside. And then when things start going bad, you know, I like discovered, okay, it's not everything, you know, like there's so much more in life, you know, and then I took like a year of Big Pollo, you know, and like just like to explore, you know, what else there is, and meet new people and like travel, and then I start surfing and like yoga and yeah, a lot of like cool shit, and yeah, and now like I think I'm doing better music because I'm not so attached to it, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's funny. Like the more you kind of like don't try to control something, the better it always is. I feel like, you know, like
yeah, so true.
You know,
so
I mean, sometimes
true.
you have to take action and like do something and make something happen. But I think for the most part, like just float with the stream. You know, float with the water. Is always better.
Yeah, it's almost like you just have to like okay act. You know, it's okay to act. It's okay to not act, but kind of not thinking too much about it. You know, like if things are going one way, like you go with it, and no, you know, like or like if something is happening, like it's repeating in your life, maybe I make a song about it, you know, or there's something, you know, like my experiences are trying to teach me something, and yeah, it's like I'm so much happier, you know, and peaceful. So that I think it's a good way to go. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
and you're making amazing music too. Fucking
thanks, brother.
Yeah, it's
well,
cool.
and if you're in like
You guys also.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks.
That kid is you also, brother. Like
Yeah, thank you.
But I feel it's like one same soul, you know, like we have like grown together and studied together, and it's happening, you know. It's just like we knew it.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like things are about to kind of pop a little bit.
Yeah.
It always feels like it's like this popcorn kernel that's just like heating up, and we just keep like heating it up, and then like when it pops, it's gonna be like all these other kernels are gonna pop with it, you know.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm so happy with the process, brother. Like, just making like this, you know, like the thing, like just the process of making music and living and meeting new people and also like doing shitty music or maybe like not being like so big right now, or because it all fluctuates, you know. I just love it, you know, and I know it's gonna be like that, like till the end, you know. So I'm happy about that. Yeah,
man, me too. Did you watch the Beatles documentary?
Oh yes,
on
like
Disney
2 times,
Plus.
brother.
Yeah, it was interesting watching their process because it's very different because they're gonna do like a live take, but still they're kind of playing around. It was similar and different from the way we make music now. But yeah, what was your takeaway from it?
Brother, I just loved it. You know, I felt like, brother, like now I really like know them. You know, like I felt so like it's kind of the same. You know, like, and I also thought like at those years like they were kind of like fighting or something, and they were joking so much, you know, and
Yeah.
I loved when they played like Chuck Berry stuff and like all music, and there's so many details. There's like a Robert Johnson record like on the floor, you know, like I just loved it, brother. It was amazing, like, and also like they were so big, like on those years, you know, they were the biggest ones, you know, and they were so like kind of humble about it, you know. They were still like having fun making music and being humans, you know.
Yeah.
And also I love how everyone dressed so epic, you know, even that everyone, you know.
For sure. Everybody, every day, just
Yeah, they
like
were
George
making
Harrison.
history, you know.
George Harrison has some style in that.
Oh yeah,
Super
he has so
cool.
much stuff.
And I love Ringo too. Like all Ringo's funny shit, but
he's
then
the
his
best.
drumming too is so good.
He's the coolest. He's the coolest.
Yeah. Ringo wins. But yeah,
He wasn't talking. He wasn't talking so much. He was like more listening.
Yeah.
And his style. We were talking with Big Pollo today about that, like those like two styles of drummer. You know, like the Keith Moon style. You know, like chopping. That is cool. I love Keith Moon, and also the Ringo style. You know, the tight, simple. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've really grown. I much prefer the Ringo style these days. When I was a kid, Keith Moon was my hero. But
There's
nowadays,
a moment. Yeah, there's a moment too.
And he's not always just going crazy. Like sometimes he's really playing a good groove, and it's important for the song.
The thing is that I think it's like what the song needs, you know. And, I think like the Who needed Keith Moon, you know.
Right, you're right.
Yeah,
but there were some really beautiful moments in that Beatles documentary, and then Billy Preston walking in, and Billy Preston's like, he's a kid. He's maybe 20 years old. So the Beatles, you know, they're rehearsing all these songs to record, and they're like, oh, okay, that one we'll probably have to dub in some piano, because they wanted to do a live record where they play the songs as a band and just record it. Like, that's what it is. So they kept talking, and then their friend stops by, Billy Preston.
Yeah.
And he's like a kid that they just like, they used to jam with him in Germany when they were a band there. And they're like, you know, a lot of these songs could use some keys if you want to do it. And he's like, well, yeah, you know. And then now he's like the fifth Beatle. Like it was so, and
it's amazing, bro.
Elevated the sound so much. It was crazy.
So
it was just good to see, like, you hear the songs before Billy and where they were going, and then you hear once he's like in it, the songs just like really progressed to what they became. Yeah, it was really cool. And it was cool that they just let him in and let him kind of be free, you know, for the most part.
Yeah, he put so much blues and into the Abbey Road and Let It Be album. Yeah.
It was funny that Paul McCartney was kind of the tyrant, you know, and like that's like,
but they needed that. They also needed that.
Yeah,
they needed one that was like on time, you know, because John Lennon was always late and always chill, you know. And I thought John Lennon was the tyrant.
No, I guess it was Paul.
Yeah, it was Paul McCartney.
Yeah, it sounded like after Epstein, or no, Brian Epstein, not Jeffrey Epstein, Brian Epstein, the good one. After Brian Epstein died, I guess Paul probably like kind of took that role, because they were even saying at some point like, without Epstein, like we're just lost.
Yeah, and I also think like
that was the former manager.
He was their first manager who like signed them when they were like just playing in a local bar.
Yeah,
like,
he made them big. Yeah, and I think like at the first period of the Beatles, John Lennon was kind of the one that pushed the band, like, and then at some point, like when they were getting like conceptual, like on Revolver and Sgt. Pepper, like Paul McCartney like took it, and John Lennon chilled out, more or less at the time when he said like that Beatles were like greater than Jesus, you know, like more popular than Jesus. Like then he just like chilled out, you know, and went, and also when they tripped to India, you know.
Yeah.
They got this like kind of like they brought a lot of info from India to the West. You know, that was amazing.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
like, I mean, when you see like a 25-year-old kid who's like into meditation and like yoga, that's that's because the Beatles went to India
That's Beatles.
one time.
Yeah.
Like it really is. It's so crazy the influence that they had going to India.
It's so funny.
Yeah,
When we were in
Woodstock-
India, all I could think was the Beatles, because you drive past these like amazing trucks or something on the road, and they would just be painted with these incredible designs. And I'm like, the first place I was ever exposed to that was like their art and their, I don't know.
The Beatles art.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it looked so Beatlesy there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks so Beatlesy. Exactly.
Yeah, Beatlesy, Beatlesy. Yeah, it's crazy. Like their influence, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool. And yeah, it was just good to see that they're just decent, kind of fun dudes. You were really surprised, but you didn't watch the whole thing.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but I really did enjoy what I watched. And I think now that, I don't know, that's not normally something I would pick to watch, but I liked it more than I thought. It was cool to just get that whole look at these people that you're just there's so much like on the shelf, this kind of finished product, this kind of piece in time. They're just sort of locked in as like this iconic thing. And so it was really cool to get to know them a little bit more and kind of see
more
them.
humans,
Not in such a polished way. It was neat.
Yeah, I remember you were saying like I didn't know they were funny or something like that.
I didn't know much about them at all, but it was really cool just to see them in action. I don't know.
Well, yeah, and I think it's just amazing. Like they kept those tapes for 50 years, you know, like, and oh my God, that was genius, you know, it's like a master art piece, you know, like waiting 50 years.
Right.
Okay, now's the time to release it, you know?
Yeah.
And Peter Jackson did the edition, you know?
Yeah.
Like, just amazing.
It is cool. And
history.
I think I appreciate it now more than ever because I see you guys like I see the process of making music now. And so I just really enjoy, like you said, those moments when something in the song shifts or like, you know, you finally, like, what was that random instrument you played in Argentina with the wire?
Yeah, I don't remember the name, but it was also like
the Jack White instrument. There's like footage that he captured of you doing that. And it's just that sound is so important to like the music. I don't know. It's such a moment caught, and it's cool to reference back.
Yeah, we caught a lot of moments recording Argentina for sure. Every moment.
I just like we were playing, brother. We were like literally having just so much fun, you know, and every day was like magic, you know. Yeah. Yeah,
it's maybe the best like time of my life. It was just so fun.
Yeah. Well,
so get
this. The studio is amazing. Yeah.
Get this. It's nothing official, but we might as well let you know in advance. There's a possibility of the next That Kid Is You album getting recorded in a barn in Tuscany.
In Tuscany? Holy shit.
About this time next year, potentially. A friend of JC, she's like getting a house and a farm and a boutique and a gallery and all these things coming together in her life.
That's too epic.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Would be super cool. Yeah, it's nothing official. Like JC just kind of threw it at us today. Like, But
put it in there.
Put it in there.
Lock it in there.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Dangerous indeed. Yeah, I'm so excited about the future. Just making more and more music with everybody.
Well, and that means living more life, so you have material.
I have to live.
You have to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
I just love also like where music is going. I love it, brother. It's going everywhere, you know. And I love like the Latin influence. I love the influence from Asia, you know, from Africa, like so much Africa in today's music. And also like this, like kind of, okay, the future is now. So we have like to have so much electronic, like, and also like people are like listening so much of the old stuff and trying to bring it back, you know. You know, it's crazy. Yeah. I
agree. I think we're living in such a fun time for music, especially like in our lifetime, it became accessible to the world. Like everybody, a 4-year-old can make a song on an iPad. Like I bet a 4-year-old is making a song right now on an iPad. You know? Like
exactly.
It's so accessible. Anyone can make music, and a lot of people kind of wince at that. You know, like, oh, like anybody can make music. So now there's so much dog shit out there, but it's not the case. Like the good shit rises to the top, and it's really interesting and cool.
Yeah, it's the old way of thinking. You know, it's like it's hard to leave behind like how things have been working for so long, you know, but it's new times, you know.
Go with the flow.
A new format, you know.
Yeah.
It's new format. Like it was like CD and iPod, you know. Then like now it's like a social media, you know. Making music is like social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, music became like a social platform, huh?
Yeah, it's that. It has to do so much with the personality of the musician or the band, and not so much like okay, this is the thing, but this is our process, you know. Mm-hmm. And I love it.
How cool is it too?
It's like the behind the scenes. People want more context. It's not enough to just present the music anymore. You have to show the personality and the style.
The story.
They want it all, you know. Mm-hmm. People want everything, you know, like the making of, the final product, you know, then the beginning again, you know, and also like what you do, like when you are not making music, and
the special
the whole thing,
anniversary release of the redrop of like the same footage. They want it all.
A cooking show, like what do you cook for lunch? You know, like show us how you cook.
Yeah.
You know, that's true. It's
so
cool.
much. Yeah.
Like you were saying something that made me, like you were talking about, you know, the like African, Asian, Latin American influence and stuff.
Yeah.
Like music is such a unifier. Like, and it's really cool how you can like hear something and be like, oh, like sounds like, I don't know. It's cool that a geography has like a sound, holds like sort of a sound, you know, like, oh,
sure.
Sounds like Nigeria, you know, like just the fact that Nigeria, you can hear it like in a song that like some kid makes. You'd be like, oh, I don't know. I'm struggling to find the words for it, but it's a really amazing thing.
I get it, brother. It's like every like region has like its musical personality, you know, and it filters, you know, because of migrations and stuff. And it's amazing. And also, I also love this like term that is called cultural parallels or something like that. In Spanish, it's paralelismo cultural. That is when the same thing happens on different places at the same time, you know, without any contact. Right. Like the pentatonic scale, you know, like some
pyramids.
forms of art. Yeah, pyramids, you know.
We say in English, we say parallel thinking. Is what
parallel thinking. Yeah, it's crazy, brother. And I don't know. It's just like now. I think it's more like you have to be original, but you also have to let whatever you listen into your life like just flow, and you are like a filter. You know, a musician is like a filter of everything he has lived and listened, and it goes out as a song or as, I don't know, a jam or whatever. Yeah.
Going back to my thing, it's kind of like we all speak the same language. Music is the language, and there's just different accents, you know? Whereas like you can hear like a New York accent when someone talks. Like you can hear New York in their music too, you know? Like that's kind of what it is. It's like it's like an accent. Same with food, I guess. If food is a language, like, you know, it'd be like, oh, this tastes Cajun, or it tastes
Cajun.
Something.
Yeah, so true.
I've never really like thought about this, I guess. So now I'm just trying to kind of find the words for it. But what I'm saying is like an obvious thing.
Like
it's
the
nothing,
migration of music, because isn't it like but then you see kind of the roots of blues came from Africa.
Of course,
studied out how that.
And I know what I'm saying is so obvious, but I guess I never really stopped to like think about it.
It is really cool. It is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it has personality, you know, like.
Yeah, I mean, like how different cultures sing and stuff. Like there's different ways of like throat singing, or just different even styles of singing, which can change, as well as like the instruments you have available. And Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's different feelings and different like I don't know. It's amazing, you know. It's
And
like so
materials.
big.
Materials
It's
to
so
build the
big. Yeah.
instruments based off of where you are, you know, like what kind of rawhide you're using to make your drum, or you know, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Anyway,
I get it.
super cool. So what's like
So now that we solved music,
what's the we discovered music. So now what's like going down in Lima other than Big Pollo? Like what's like the Lima music scene kind of like right now?
Yeah, like it was all like rising again, but the third like COVID wave came and everything like shut off, and now like it's growing up again, but it's like I don't know, it just has gone like everywhere else in the world like digital, you know, like everyone is like throwing their like music from their room and recording it like I don't know in their places and like the sound is like kind of there's so like here the biggest thing is cumbia chicha, you know. It's like it's the biggest and it's like kind of it has been big like in the 70s 80s. Right now like it's what most people here listen, and they like it's the sound of Peru, you know, chicha, that is like the combination of cumbia that is from Colombia, of Andean like sounds like from like the Incas time, you know, like and also kind of this like spiritual view from the jungle, from the Amazon, and also and that's what I like the most is psychedelic guitars from like the 60s, you know. It's a combination of all of that.
That's cool.
And it's chicha, you know, and what we are making now is chicha with a little bit more of funk and hip hop, you know, and yeah, it's
dirty.
It's spicy, bro.
Love
It's
Is
spicy.
Chica Funky? Is that a chicha style song?
Chicha funky, yeah.
Is the song called
Yeah.
Chicha Funky or Chica Funky?
Chicha funky.
Chicha,
No, chicha
Funky.
funky.
Ah, I
yeah,
just
but
misread
it talks about a girl that it's like her style is like chicha funky, you know.
I see.
You know? Yeah.
Chicha Funky. Yeah.
Love it.
Super cool.
I wanna live it.
Yeah.
gotta go to Peru.
We gotta go to Peru or Austria.
Peru's a good vibe. Well, we
Yeah,
gotta go to
Europe.
both. It's a big world out
Yeah,
there.
it's like and also like we have this like we want to travel, you know, because like it's hard to make it like gigging here in Lima, you know, it's hard, you know, and in Europe the like they are paying better, and yeah, it makes sense to tour like 1-2 months a year there, and also people dig like that like eclectic like new thing, you know, like chicha, you know, or Afro-Peruvian music, and we want to kind of represent that like independent Peruvian scene over there, you know, like trying to tell people this is how Peru is sounding right now, and I want to do that for a lifetime, you know, like I want to be like with Big Pollo to be like that band, you know.
Yeah, you're an ambassador,
Seriously.
a diplomat. This look is
Yeah.
perfect for you. You're the ambassador
Yeah,
of
bro.
Peru, yeah, to the world. I love that,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I think, I mean, that's great to make money, and then even also like get the word out, you know, like spread,
Sure.
spread out.
Yeah, because at the end, like everything's cool with money. You know, I love money. You know, because it helps me like do more stuff. You know, and get more creative. But more than that, I love and I think my mission is to communicate. You know, like I have to tell something. You know, like it's important, like the form, like the music or however I communicate, but also what I'm communicating, you know, what is behind that, what I want to tell people. So that's why I'm so much into Buddhism or like things that help people, you know, like, and I want to be like in peace, you know, so whatever I say in my music or however I sound, I can like bring a little bit of that like to whoever listens. Yeah.
Beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
beautiful. Are you still going to the beach a lot and surfing? You
Yeah,
surf a lot still?
I live there. I live in Santa Maria.
Oh, sick. So you're permanently
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I'm living there. Like I come to Lima when I have to do stuff and then I go back. Yeah, I'm so
Shit.
much happier and healthier and a lot of like musicians have like moved to the south, you know. It's like I don't know, like 30 miles from Lima, so it's not that far. And yeah, I just love it, brother. It's like surfing. It's so much fun.
It's perfect.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Tato lives like right, like you walk down some steps. It's like it's a condo or like an apartment kind of a
Yeah.
thing. And then
Yeah,
you walk
an
down and like
apartment,
the
yeah.
beach is just right there. It's like this
Perfect.
cove. And do you surf there? Do you get good waves there? Or you have to go somewhere else?
Now I have to go like to the next beach, and yeah, it's amazing. And I don't know. I just meet like the coolest people there. People that are into yoga and also surfing, or into music and yoga, or the three things. And like I'm playing with this guy called Uncle Toto. That he's 66 and he lived 30 years in Hawaii. He's Peruvian and he lives 30 years in Hawaii, and he's a musician, and we're just playing together, and
Wow.
he's the craziest.
Was he
Yeah,
in the
Uncle
video
Toto.
where you were singing a
Yeah.
Beatles song?
Yeah, Strawberry Fields. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you call him Tio Toto then?
Yeah, he's called Toto. Yeah,
Toto. But do you say Uncle Toto or Tio Toto?
Tio Toto.
Tio
yeah.
Toto. That's even
Yeah,
more fun to
right.
say.
That does
It
have
was
a good
crazy.
rhythm.
It's crazy. Like it's just like destiny, planned. Now we're working together and having fun.
Are
Yeah.
surfers in Peru nice? Like if you're a new surfer and you're out there surfing with all the other surfers, are they nice to you or they're like,
Yeah.
go get away from me?
like everywhere there's like localism, like
Yes.
if you go to a new beach, like people are, no, this is my territory, but
Yeah. Okay.
but mostly when you are new, and you are humble, like it's all right, like yeah.
There's the same thing here. Surfers are surfers are like that here.
In LA it's a little bit more rough.
Maybe. Yeah. People
Everyone
like
says that.
it's crazy. People be like locals only. Not that I surf, but I just am aware of
Yeah.
the attitude.
Do you think surfers
Yeah.
everywhere have the reputation of being laid back, like happy
Some of
stoner
them.
types?
Yeah, some of
I
them,
think so.
because some of them are also so competitive, like there's the two styles, like the soul surfing and the more like, no, I have to be the best or the biggest waves, and it's all right, it's like different types of persons,
You said soul surfing?
Yeah,
That's
it's kind of
pretty.
this like kind of more surfing like a spiritual practice.
Yeah. Makes sense. Sitting on that water is so peaceful, waiting for waves.
Yeah. It's amazing. It's like this connection with nature, and it has like a little bit of yoga. It's like, I think it's a really complete like life thing, to surf. Not even to ride a wave, but just to be sat there on the beach, observing nature. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I really like surfing. You stood up once. I've never really gotten up, but
I'd like to. Yeah, it's cool. For
It's
me, it's
so
like
much
it
fun.
requires a little bit of controlling my mind too, because I'm
Yeah,
so scared of
yeah.
sharks. So it's like a mental game
Yeah,
of like
it's so
keep
much
yourself
mental.
calm. You're fine.
Right.
Because if I
Yeah.
don't stress out, it is super calming to just be bobbing
Yeah,
up and
for
down on
me-
your board and.
Yeah, for me it's more stressful to skateboard, because
for sure.
on the board, on the beach, like when you on the ocean, you fall and you go into the water,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but when you're skating and you fall, fly,
Yeah. On the
Yeah,
concrete.
it's not really so much like if you're gonna fall, but when. So
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, skateboarders are so gnarly. Like if you see a skateboarder land
It's
a trick,
nutty, yeah.
that means he fell like 100 times trying to
Yeah.
do that trick, and it's like
Yeah,
nuts.
it's nutty. Yeah.
Yeah, skateboarders are pretty cool.
You
Cool
guys
folks.
want to see something funny?
yeah.
See?
Okay, we have a statue of my grandparent.
Oh yeah.
Oh
and
my
he's still
gosh.
alive.
Oh, he is still alive.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's Pachi. You met
Pachi.
You
Yeah.
met Pachi, yeah.
Hola,
Wow.
Pachi.
So who did that? That's amazing. It's a nice bust.
Just an artist,
I love it. And is Pachi is your dad's dad?
Yeah, it's my dad's dad.
Awesome. And this is your dad's office?
Yeah, it's my dad's office.
Amazing.
Like, the stories of Pachi is crazy because he came from the north of Peru, just like how do you say it? Like
Hitchhiking.
on the hitchhiking, and he was a cop, he was so poor, he was a cop. He was like a truck driver, and he made it like the Peruvian dream.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
the Peruvian dream. And how old was he when he moved, like hitchhiking? How
He
old was
was
he?
15.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, crazy.
Baby.
And he became a cop. And then where does it progress from there?
He just like saved a little bit and bought this old like truck and began like buying really cheap like gasoline and selling it, you know. And he just like began like
He just
growing
built
there,
up.
building from there. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah.
Crazy.
Pachi's the man, dude.
Super cool.
Man, I miss your family, dude. Everybody's good?
Yeah, Andrea is gonna be a mom in 2 months, my sister.
Oh my gosh.
Congrats.
Tio Tato.
I'm gonna be Tio Tato,
Oh.
and she moved to Amsterdam. She's living in Amsterdam.
Are you going to visit her maybe when you're in there?
Oh yes.
Oh,
That's
shit.
great.
I'm traveling 2 times to Europe this month.
Wow.
This year.
This year.
Yeah.
Incredible. Do you know if it's a boy or a girl?
It's a boy, yeah.
Wow.
It's a boy, Mrs. Robbins. It's a boy, yeah.
Wow.
Congrats. It's a good club.
Oh, bro, I love that too, bro. That Tommy album, I got obsessed with it, you know?
Yeah.
It's so epic, bro.
The
It's
Who.
amazing.
Yeah. I love, I really love like the old Who, like Live at Leeds album.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
the song, like Heaven and Hell. You know that song?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Old
Who.
Who, like Tommy.
Yeah.
Up to Who's next album.
Yeah.
Like, after that, like, everything went like...
Yeah. I think, when was Quadrophenia? After that?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's also an amazing album.
Yeah,
it was
there's some
after
cool stuff
Who's
on
Next.
Quadrophenia, yeah. But the Who is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're weird. They're very unusual, you know, because it's a
Yeah.
little
People or love them or hate them.
yeah, and they're a little
Yeah.
cheeky, a little like theatrical sometimes.
I love them, brother.
But yeah, they're
so English, you know.
so English, yeah.
Yeah. I love them, brother. I love their style, and I don't know. There's something about that, and they also there's a documentary. Also, they had like they went down, you know, like when Keith Moon died, like and even before that. Like the 60s were over or the like 70s and they went down and now they are playing like Pete Townsend and the singer, I don't remember his name
Roger
right now.
Daltrey.
Roger Daltrey. They are like right now like making like more acoustic versions of the Who. Like they are cool right now, you know. But yeah, it's kind of sad, but it's kind of epic also, yeah.
That's how it goes. I mean, they got Pete Townsend has all that CSI money now too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, sure.
Every CSI show,
yeah.
the intro song is a Who song every time. Like CSI Miami, New York, CSI whatever. They're all Who songs. Yeah.
Who. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So but Pete Townsend's the writer. Roger Daltrey's not the writer of anything. So that's all Pete Townsend's money. So he's doing pretty good after CSI.
Yeah.
I wonder.
For sure, yeah.
But yeah. Epic, dude. Well, Tato, it was fucking so good to see you, man. I miss you.
Yeah, brother. It's crazy because like we talk like every other day, like but we don't like video talk so much.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in so long. Yeah, but we talk pretty often.
Yeah, but that's cool, brother. Like that's how I work also with Milky Fresh. It's just like, brother, it's only one mind, you know. We're only all one mind and just like making music at the end, you know.
Yeah.
Making it happen and yeah, bro, like we here in Peru, we are all so pumped up with what you guys are doing. Like,
Oh, thanks, dude.
like I don't know, yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, we're so happy, you know, because like we have like met you in Orlando, then in LA. You
Yeah.
have come here, you know, so it's crazy. Yeah,
It is crazy, dude. It's a good time. Good time to be alive.
You guys have been on
Yeah,
quite a
sure.
musical journey, the two of you.
We have, dude. We
Yeah.
really have.
Oh, yeah.
From like